Hail Reckoners and welcome back. Today's indie game is The Last Shore. This is a game currently in Kickstarter at the time of this recording. I heard of this game rather late, so hopefully this is going up before the Kickstarter ends. I apologize if it is not. This is just a demo. And at first, when I was looking at the Kickstarter for this game, I thought it looked like basically The Binding of Isaac, but pixel arty as opposed to Tim Burton, Edward Gorey art. So I missed this backstory, because as usual, this is not a cold LP. I did play this demo all the way through beforehand, because this is one of those games that I just started playing, and I couldn't stop. It's really cool. It's not a perfect game, I'll go into that more later, but I just really enjoy being in the game. It's one of those games, like, I think part of it's this avatar, who I quite like. It's kind of like, that runs so strong. I don't know, maybe it runs me with Paprika. I don't know. So, we're on this island, and this is why I thought it was, so chapter 1, Home. This is why I thought it was Don't Starve Light, because it's island, and I thought we had to chop down trees and survive, etc, etc. Listen to that music, it's so good! But really, it's a little more of an adventure than that. So we can explore the island, and we meet our witch person who raised us, and she wants us to bring her chickens. So we are going to herd the chickens. Come on, chicken. Boom, one chicken. Now, depending on which 3 chickens you get, the game's completely different. I'm joking, of course. And 3 chickens. Excellent. It's a very windy game. Things are always blowing in the wind. Chickens. What do you give me? I don't remember. Ah, you reveal the temple. Chapter 2, The Temple. Very sensically named, this game. I appreciate that. So we go, yay! I'm playing with the PS4 controller, by the way. But it actually, for some reason, conveniently, is mapping 1-to-1 with the Xbone, or Xbox, wait, the controller, wait, no wait, that's a PS4 no wait. I thought, yeah, that's an Xbox controller showing. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. So our first puzzle is basically just matching these symbols to the ones that you see. Pretty dang straightforward. Gimme, 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 gimme. This is another really cool aspect. You get friggin' like, I don't know, cyber-tech stuff? Well, like this laser bow. It just manifests out of light on your fist. It's friggin' cool. Show me how to use the bow. Whoosh, I'm ready. And the bow actually works really well. So it's right trigger, right joystick to use. And it kind of auto-tracks the targets, which is really cool. One thing that's interesting is the way the range grows as you hold it down. At first I thought that would make the risk of making it... So certain games that do that, because you can rapid fire it closer than you can rapid fire it farther. That means the bow's way more effective at close range. But it's actually, because of the ease of use of this bow, the way it kind of seeks to targets, didn't mean that I was doing that very often. I was using it at full range more than not. Because they're also kind of squishy. Here we get the main conflict in a very, very badass way. So I don't really know what causes the detritus of the ocean to assemble, like, into Poseidon. But that's what happens. And he attacks our mom, but we just laser that, boom, just blow his hand off, because she's a bamf. But he's got laser vision. So it's the laser vision versus the bubble. Classic battle. Who will win in this contest of wills? It's a huge explosion. We've got weird, crazy tinnitus. We gotta go rescue her! We've got to help with our magic bow. Oh, look at that! We're facing the wrong way. Oh, there we go, it fixed itself. The wind is definitely a thing in this game, so you can see the wind, judging from my hair and the waves, is going the opposite direction from me. That's why I'm going slower. I don't know proper boat protocol, such as tacking, so I'm not sure how the best way to combat that is. But all that's left is a crater with, I don't know, boots and a stick. I'm thinking this is her soul. No, this is her little buddy that she summoned, right. So, I'm assuming that means we have to go on trying to rescue her? I don't really know. This will show us where to go. I mean, it shows us what kind of island we want to go to next. It doesn't actually guide us. Because at first, I thought it's like a compass. It's like, oh, I gotta line up and go this way. That is not the case. Chapter 3, Mountain of Fire. We can hit select to zoom out. We just need to find the Mountain of Fire. And to do that, we kind of just sail about aimlessly and explore. There's not really anything that I noticed that told you which way to go. Those fairy things, maybe they're doing that, but I'm pretty sure they're telling me something else. I'm gonna follow... what is that? I don't know what these fish are. Oh, interesting. Okay. Why is it zooming out? Oh, giant crab! I have not touched one of the giant crabs, and I do not intend to ever touch one of the giant crabs, because they scare the crap out of me. But they are really cool. So the reason I'm not following these fairy things is because, yes, I think they just guide us to these, which are, like, collectibles. I'm not really sure what they do. These, you sit near, and it's like a little, little search. It reveals a big area around. So there's blue to the right of us. Well, let's go check that out. I don't know, I can't immediately tell if this map's randomly generated or not. I assume it's not randomly generated. Which means the Fire Mountain should be over this direction, if my feeble memory serves. No signs yet. You can hit X to drop sail. Useful to stop sometimes. These little jellyfish are speed boosts. Woohoo! Some are collectible, some aren't. I don't really know why. Is this the right one? Come on! Give me the Mountain of Fire. The only game I've played that was really similar to this is Windward's on my wish list, but I played Zelda and the Phantom Hourglass. There we go. The Mountain of Fire. And the Mountainets of Fire. This is gonna have some cool stuff. This is where you start to see some consistencies of the game that are good. Some really... not that you see bad ones before, but I mean... so far, in this point in the demo, I was like, I see stuff that I like, but now I know what's what, and stuff is cool. Boom! You're all going downtown, Clowny Brown. Look at that twofer! Suck. This is a super hard puzzle. No idea. You know, I'm just a genius. That's how I figured that one out. Oh, these ranged guys are super annoying. They've got AoE. It's really hard to dodge it sometimes, too. Just, I don't know, it's like the arcing path. Like, it's a kind of a problem in these two-dimensional games when they try to have like add like a third dimension, is that Z-axis simulation doesn't always work super well. I'm not sure how their tracking works. Oh, you see me. But yeah, it's a little bit of area denial. And there's a well-done enemy. And they look cool, they're freaking metal, aren't they? It's like a skull cannon with spider legs. Something out of Dark Souls, practically. Fortunately, despite the fact that these rocks have freshly risen from magma, and we are barefoot, we can still walk on it. No sweat. Not today. I think I have to kill them all to progress. I don't know, the camera seems to like fixating on me when action is afoot. See, my barefoot are so tough. A lot of skeletons. And we get big scary skeleton man. Who's gonna shoot? So that's the easiest way to handle these guys. We can't shoot him when he's spinning. Look at that eye patch. I didn't notice that before. That's really cool. You notice every time you shoot him, he lets loose some sort of fell energy that is technically powering the skeletons in this room. I'm not sure how it determines which skeletons to power. But it sucks. Because, you know, basically it's ads. But actually, it's kind of well done ads. Oh, dang it. He himself is really not that scary. He's very slow. Follows a very predictable pattern. He'd be a lot harder if without this auto tracking. Oh, okay, you sped up. He's in the fast mode. We're getting lots of ads now. No. Maybe it's a one-hit kill, I don't know. But fortunately, when we kill him, he kills all the zombies in the room. Skeletons. Sorry. Like a net appears out of nowhere. A little suspicious of that. But here's what I'm talking about. Boom! Look at that! Metal sword cyber arm. Like, oh, the blending of fantasy. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. Freaking sweet red-haired chick running around. Getting cyber tech. God dang, I really want to play more of this game. Ha 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 ha. Unfortunately, right now, there's not really a reason to use this bow anymore. I'm sure they can introduce certain enemies you have to use the bow against, but because you like dash forward with the sword, like the bow's just too slow. Oh, the explosion that was a little big. It hit me. I've been hit. Not today, you piece of crap. I use it every now and then because it takes out a bunch of guys. Cool way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Other than that, though, we're just gonna lightsaber the crap out of everything. You can't stop me. Wow. It's like a cross between Riven from League of Legends and... I don't know, name an archer. Ash, Varys, whatever. Some laser archer. So we're back on the boat. We have a new goal. If we hit X, it shows us... Chapter 4, The Hive. Which I believe is more or less due east of the Land of Fire. Which is convenient, because that's where all the wind is pushing us. I could follow you. There's like, what are there, like 40, 60 of those collectible things? That's way too many, man. At least for me to want to go out of my way to actually try and get them all. 60 jellyfish, yeah, that's a staggering sum, and I suspect, I could be wrong, but I suspect they don't do a whole lot in the demo. Who knows if they even have all 60? I didn't fully explore this world. This map is huge. It takes a long time to get from point A to point B. But I am trying to find... I did discover an island that is optional. You don't need to find it. But it had a cool little thing in it that I want to show you guys. If I can find it again. I wouldn't mind finding more of those lighthouses. That would make things a substantially amount easier. There we go. Maybe? Is the one below us? Okay, here we go. Here we go. You can see the boat still, even though like we're going up, the wind still pushes us a bit in the direction it's going, which is a cool little feature. And the music swells again. Like, man, I am a sucker for piano music, apparently. More than I thought I was, anyway. Let's drop sail. Show me what you got. Not a lot. Something above us. So this, to me, I don't really remember. Like, if the island that I'm looking for is not up here, then that means there is some degree of random generation. Which will surprise me. Look at the hair. Like, this is... Pixel art plus wind. I think that's a new weakness for me that I'm just coming to realize. There we go. This is the island I was thinking it was. Look at the dynamic way the sail swings around the boat. Like, man, this game is so good. So good. It's a work of art. Oh, different island. Dang. Okay, so this island has placeholder art on it, obviously. But let's see if there's anything here that we can pick up, because the other island with it also had placeholder art. It wasn't this placeholder art though, and it had something really, really cool. So I'm going to just explore for a bit, and I'll cut to that. Oh, don't you even think about it, stupid crab man! If I kill all the crabs, I get something cool. Yeah, let's just fast forward to me finding the other placeholder art island and showing off the cool thing. Okay, I found it. the rocky placeholder island, and it is definitely, yeah, it is definitely in a very different position than it was in the last time I played, so there is some degree of random generation in this game, which is interesting. And now you will see why I wanted to get it. So placeholder, but boom! The friggin' lantern. I have no idea what this does, but watch this. Boom! Full suit metal armor. Ha 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 ha. We're Goram better Samus Aran now. Friggin' awesome. So it went away because, you know, it's not something that's fully into the game. Obviously, it's on a placeholder island. It's styled like a key item, but we don't know what it's for yet. So it's not gonna be in every single... They didn't animate all the possible, you know, her full repertoire of movements in the armor. But it's in enough of them. And it looks really cool. I just wanted to show that off because I really, really like that armor. Yeah, so then let's just fast forward to the Hive Island, which I found in my search for the placeholder Rock Island. Here we are in the wonderful waters of Hive Island. Truly the destination spot that everybody wants to go to. We kill all of the bees, because they hurt like friggin' crazy. And yeah. You can kill all of them, but getting into the hive is the end of the demo, sadly. So, yeah, there will be a link in the description below to the Kickstarter project. Whether or not it's over, I will still link you to it so you can follow up on this game. Because I will definitely be following these developers to see what they do in the hopefully unlikely event that this does not get funded. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Signature catchphrase.